Hello everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Daily Market Analysis from Alpha CQ. So what we are seeing on screen is a Nifty daily chart. So now let's get started with our discussion and try to analyze what markets tried doing today. So you can see that Nifty did not do much actually today. So we slightly extended range below this swing highs which we discussed in our previous session as well. So there is no much of a development which can be discussed actually. So if you can look that market is tracked between this HVN and this HVN. So unless we are trading within this zone, I don't think there will be much of a directional progress which can be seen. So if at all you want to go long on this time frame, at least on the daily chart, I think again 18,100 will be very crucial. So any acceptance above that, only that development will give you some confidence to go long. So right now I don't think that is near future. So just be cautious with your longs position, because see this kind of volatility can get reduced in this kind of sideways move. But again, as a cycle of volatility changes, again after this some sideways move, again we can see higher volatility getting in either on either side of the direction. So just be cautious. Be very particular with your entry points, either on the long side or short side. So that was from the daily chart. Now let's get into the profile chart of Nifty. So in our previous videos, we discussed that this development had a probability of playing out two scenarios. One is supply getting observed, which can result in upside move, or buyers getting exhausted, they're not able to scale higher prices and seeing some downside move. But for like surprisingly, both the probabilities are not playing out actually. So what we saw today was, for the most of the day we tried staying sideways within previous day zone itself. So there was no much of development which was happening. So this might be because of today was expiry and big players had huge short positions on options and they wanted to keep markets sideways. That can also be one of the reason. But again, see this late spike in a day is of no use actually. That will not make any sense, because if at all buyers were really strong enough, in early part of the day itself we should have seen acceptance above this high. Also we discussed which we discussed in our previous session. This late spike to upside will not give much of confidence, at least for me, to go alongside of the buyers. So again you can see that no doubt there is some range extension, but what happened after that is again we started going sideways. So if you look at 80% of the day, we were exactly trading within previous day's zone itself. So that tells me that there is no direction clarity either from buyers as well as sellers at current moment. So yeah, that is what happened today. Again, going forward, this low can this HVN somewhere around 17,750 can be very crucial. So as and when we move higher, if we are not showing good strength, then all this can lead to some sort of distribution and again give a big downside move. That is also one of the possibility. So yeah, just keep an eye on that probabilities as well. So yeah, these are the zones which you need to look for if you are planning to go long. So any longs, I think 1850 to 18100 should be your target price actually, because on daily charts also you can see that those are the HVN from higher time frame. So let me give you idea on that. Yeah, you can see that this zone is what I'm talking about. Before this downside move, we made some distribution here. So that zone will be very important, because sellers from that zone will try to defend if at all prices come back there again. So if at all you go long, I think it is wise to book your profits around 1850 to 18100 zones. Wait for further market development to initiate your or re-enter your long positions. For shorts, I think this HVN should be the action point, 17,800 to 17,750 zones. Any acceptance below this can give you a good shorting opportunity for a test of this and this zone. 17,600 as the first target and 17,500 as your second target. So keep an eye on this probabilities and this zones. Yeah, that was from the profile charts of Nifty. Now let's get into the daily chart of Bank Nifty. So again, you can see that this sideways move is getting continued now, even today. So we discussed about this value area being formed for the February month, which is lower to the January's month value area. So unless all the business is finished here, I don't think there will be directional confidence seen in the markets. So let us give market some more time to let us know what direction it wants to trade. And once the business is finished here, surely I think we'll get some directional move either towards this HVN or again towards this lows as well. So yeah, that is what happened on the daily chart. There is nothing much interesting developing on daily chart. So let's get into the profile chart. So again, you can see that unlike Nifty, Bank Nifty, actually there was some interest from sellers at opening itself, because we opened within previous day zone, but in A period itself, we started trading below previous day low. That was a very good sign for seller strength. But what happened later is disappointing from seller's end. You can see that there was no range extension in B period also, and for the most of the time we started trading sideways. So that clearly tells us that sellers are not that confident in pushing prices lower as well. So these sellers can be from a shorter time frame. This pullback might be because of short-term sellers booking their profits. All these are the probabilities which can be playing out right now. So all this tells us that there is no clarity on the direction of the market yet. So yeah, later you saw this up move, but again you saw some sideways development. We barely tagged a day high, and also this single print was there, which we mentioned in our previous session as important for long trades. So we never tried going there actually today. So yeah, it will be still valid. What can happen here is buyers slowly can come here, can test here and see prices scaling higher. So that is one probability. Or come here and again get rejected very quickly and go and test this HVN and this lows. That is also one of the opportunity which can be created for next trading sessions. Just keep an eye on this single print zones again, which is around 41,850 to 42,000 zones. If at all prices start accepting here, then I think we can find for low risk long entry points. So for shorts, I think today's HVN, like today's POC around 41,500 should be action point. So if at all tomorrow we see prices opening within again this range and start accepting below 41,500 and take out this low, then I think we can initiate a short positions for a test of this low and again this HVN going forward. Let's concentrate on single reference at a time. So our next immediate target for any short position should be 41,200. So yeah, just keep an eye on this development and look for trading opportunities. So that was from the profile chart of Bank Nifty. So hope this discussion will help you on in structuring your trades. Thank you.